This is not a happy message. I'm letting you know that right now. So if you're looking for the uplifting music and the encouragement, guess what? I got a place where you can go for that. I ain't gonna leave you hanging. I got a place where you can go for that. OctaviaLifeMusic.com. And just browse around. Click on the music albums. And have yourself a day. And you can also look on this channel too. I got some uplifting messages and stuff like that. But this one, I didn't even know what to call it. I was thinking about a few different titles, actually. What did I have? I was like, maybe like, is this judgment? Observations on Portland, homelessness, and cause and effect. I was like, nah. What about what happens when a city kicks out the creator? Now we're getting close. Or Sodom and Gomorrah energy, the cause and the effect in modern cities. Y'all like that one? And the last one I had was righteousness versus rebellion. What I see in Portland. Woo! That one right there, y'all. So who knows by the time I publish this video what it'll actually be called, but one of those titles I'm a settle on. So here's the thing. Let me start with my observation. And what I mean by like this is not a happy video is because really it comes from my heart, just the grief. Y'all know a few weeks ago, Mom and I went out and gave some plates out and stuff like that to people, and they were very grateful. I put a Substack about that. But this is a worldwide issue, homelessness. But in Portland, my observation is a little bit different. The reason I say it's different is because I literally have to pass, even just to go get my coffee, I have to pass a lot of different vehicles of people living in their cars. I have to pass, people living in tents. It's so sad. Okay, it's so sad. So the collapse of this really once beautiful city, and there are still beautiful parts of Portland. Don't get me wrong. It's not all like that. It's just there's pockets. And sometimes you just happen to pass one. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like it was when I was growing up. I'll tell you that. And the drugs, the wickedness, and the moral chaos is really what I wanted to get into. Because the question that I have for you guys is this judgment from the creator, or is this just natural consequence, like cause and effect? And I'm really throwing that out there for your own cities. There's homelessness pretty much everywhere, but it's more alarming in different cities. And we're definitely one of them. And it's very, very expensive to live here. The greed is off the charts in terms of the rich and the poor. There are absolutely things that we could be doing, the people who got the money, but they're greedy. So, okay, I don't want to digress too much, you guys. Hang in there with me. And while you're here, like the video and share this message with other people too. Other people who don't fit neatly into boxes. I'm trying to reach those people. I know they're out there because when they find me, they lock in and we hold on to each other. It's like you don't fit neatly in a box, but that's what makes you unique. And leave a comment. Let me know that you're here. Drop 3 blue diamonds in the comments. That lets me know that you're here, you're vibing, and that you're shining today. Here's my perspective. When people reject the creator's design and his righteousness, this is what happens. It's like the beginning of time. When you go against what the Most High Yah has said, we can see this in the beginning of time. We can see this in our own individual lives. Chaos happens. You're not covered. So things happen. Rejecting the instruction manual leads to destruction. It's the same thing in our own personal lives. When I'm rebelling against the Most High, when I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, when I don't listen, and I could love the Most High with all my heart, but if it was a decision that I made and I didn't listen to the gut instinct and it leads me into harm's way, or it leads me into trouble, or it leads me into a ditch that I have to try to dig myself out of, who is that on? Is that on the Most High, or is that on me because I didn't listen to the instruction, to the one, the creator that knows all? See what I mean? We can't blame the Most High Yah for everything if we're not listening. If we're being rebellious, whose fault is that when things like the cause and effect? The cause of rebellion is going to bring consequences, right? That's just how it works. And I'm not being self-righteous about it. I'm just naming what I see with grief, I might add. Okay, it pains me to have to roll past people that are literally on the side by the rail of the street. I can't even describe how I feel when I have to pass a particular street. And I'm here blessed by the Most High going to get a cup of coffee, extra hot, no foam, oat milk, stirred, please. Oh, and an impossible breakfast sandwich too. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no complaint of the story. The ones that gloat about wickedness, even in the high places, we see that now in our own government. Those are the ones who are visibly collapsing. Meanwhile, our people still have some thread of connection to the Creator. Some little tiny thread to the ultimate quilt. And I'm not saying that we're so moral either. Is this what happens when you kick the Creator out of the government, out of schools, out of states, out of communities, out of households, out of our individual hearts? Is this what happens? When we rebel, this is the consequence. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, is this, what would you guys say? Do you think that this is the Creator's judgment? Do you think this is just a cause and effect? Put your hand on the stove and it's hot, it's going to be burnt, right? Do you think it's a combination of both? Once we really understand why this is happening, then guess what the message becomes? Focused and clear, which is repent. Stop doing the wickedness. I'll give you an example. I'll give you another example, you guys. And these are just my thoughts, you know what I mean? These are just my thoughts, my opinions. I don't have all the answers. I just know what I see. And when I'm looking around and I see new age this, new age that, rainbow this, rainbow that, godless this, godless that, every form of like anything you want to do is accepted. No matter how wicked it is, no matter how vile it is, no matter how twisted it is, no matter how demented it is, no matter how perverted it is, like the naked parades. Why would you want to be on a bicycle with a group of men all bicycling down a street naked, with the chance that there are children that will see you? That's just one example. That's just one example. Why would you want to fight people, create policy to keep books in school that expose children who are not ready to read or understand properly about picking their own gender? When you do these things, when you decriminalize drugs, when you allow people to be in position to promote wickedness, what does it lead to? Death and destruction, chaos, turmoil. So we can't blame the Creator. There is a system that was put in place. Would you guys agree to that? There's a system. Now, whether you say, well, it's in this book called the Bible, or on these scrolls going as far back as Egyptian writings. Like, you can go and look and you can go and find and you can do all this and that. But let's say we don't have no books at all, no scrolls, no nothing. Guess what we do have? We have a moral compass. We have something inside that says what's right and what's wrong. You want to marry a tree? Really Try to think about that inside. Does that really sound logical? Does that sound rational? You think it's appropriate for a 3 and a 4-year-old to be introduced to changing their gender? You think that's okay as a parent? Just rationally. You see what I mean? It's like the more that they put these crazy things in front of our eyes and in movies and reinforce them through television and prop up different people to keep pushing this craziness and creating laws to protect this stuff, people get desensitized. That's why people can watch online fights and people beating each other up and killings, and they've seen it so much in movies. That's why you're supposed to protect your eye gate, your ear gates. I'm not trying to get on y'all. I'm talking to my people right now. Hopefully I'm talking to my people right now. Hopefully you guys understand, because you feel the same way too. Is this y'all's judgment? Is this cause and effect? Is this just a result of people doing wickedness, and this is what happens? This is the consequence of sin. I'm leaning toward that. I'm leaning toward that this is just the consequence of sin. The wages of sin is death. The gift of life. I want the gift of life. Didn't y'all say choose life or death? I set before you. That's what he said. I set before you life or death. Then what did he say? Choose life. He wants you and your family to live. He doesn't want to see suffering and people tripped out on drugs, families torn apart, all of this wickedness and perversion, people rebelling against his commands, his words, his instructions. The problem is people don't want to listen to what the Creator has for their lives. They want to do what they want to do. That is really the bottom line. You want to do what you want to do. People want to do what they want to do, and here are the results of it. Globally, this world is in trouble. So what can we do? What can we do? Like the righteousness of Yah. What are things that we can do though? Like when I'm thinking about this, the message just has to be clear. One thing I know I'm missioned to do is uplift my people. I say that right on the homepage of my website. I tell people right up front, I want everybody to be blessed by my music, right? But I'm specifically focused on uplifting my people. We have been the most oppressed, and this is not like a victim thing. It's a fact. Why wouldn't I want to help my own people, right? Now, if other people get to enjoy the music and the messages, that's great. I love it. Come on in. The water's fine. But just know I have a heart and a love and a special place for my own people, as do every nation. Think about it. Chinese take care of the Chinese. Russians take care of the Russians, right? It's not abnormal to do what I'm doing. It's just every time we do it, that's another video though. Every time we do it, it's like, well, how come others can't get included? Well, can we have anything to ourselves, please? Thank you. Don't we share everything? Okay. Anyway. Okay. Let me close this up. Close this message up. Is this judgment, you guys? These are just my observations on Portland right now. Different pockets in Portland. What happens when a city kicks out the Creator? What happens when we, in our own lives, kick out the Creator? Well, what's going to happen? And as the world gets crazier, my message is going to be clear, and it's going to be come back to the Creator. It's going to be stop doing the wickedness. You want this stuff to stop in your own life and your family? Well, start with you. That's what I do. I look myself in the mirror and I examine myself. I've done a lot of that. I'll continue to do that. I make mistakes along the way. All of that. But one thing I try to be is under the shadow of the Most High's wings for the protection, for the direction, for his wisdom, his discernment, especially as the days grow darker. You're going to need that divine provision and vision to get by. What you guys think? I'd love to hear what you got on your mind about this topic. Like I said, this is not like a happy go, kick your heels story. I was thinking about like running up and kicking your heels. You know how people do that? That's not this, but this is me. This is my mind. I love hearing from people who understand that, like who get it, who have grief and pain about what they see, but understand that it's like, yo, this is fixable on an individual level. Like, stop doing wickedness. Stop rebelling against the Creator's instructions. We have to encourage each other to continue to walk in the way of the Most High Yah. It's not Yah punishing people supernaturally. I really don't believe that. Like, you did this, so I'm going to beat you over the head with that. I don't think that. I think it's just when you reject the instruction manual, it does lead to destruction. It's like, here, let me just end with this. It's like this. It's like, here's a car. Here's a new car. And it's like from 2050, the year 2050. So it's like totally technologically engineered. You need a manual. Otherwise, you might end up flying off the road literally in that car. Okay? If you get in that car and you say, yeah, I don't want to look at the manual. I want to do it my way. I want to drive my way. I want to do it my way. You may run into some destruction. It may cost you your life or quality of life. But if you take some time and you read that instruction manual for that car, you're going to be able to operate that vehicle and get to where you're going safely. You're going to have more knowledge about all the ins and outs of what that car can do. Really cool things that you'll discover if you read the instruction manual, right? That's what was on my mind. I hope my tribe is finding me as I put more messages out like this. If you do want some life music, uplifting music, visit octavialifemusic.com, you guys. And I also have a Patreon where I take you. I've been calling it like a front seat to my creative process. Another closer way for you guys to come on in. Also support the good work that I'm doing for the Most High Yah. I'm trying to find my tribe, y'all. I'm trying to find my tribe. All right. Peace. Oh, I probably should say keep your head up and your shoulders back too, right? Give y'all a little something at the end. For real though, keep your head up and your shoulders back. Love y'all. Peace.